Mr. Ambassador, believe me, there is no need to be alarmed. I appreciate the concern you have for your citizens. But I can assure you, we are making every effort to protect your embassy and your staff. The insurgents are nowhere near the city.
¡Abajo! ¡Las manos! ¡Muéstrame las manos!
Está bien, está bien.
¡Ah!
¡Espera! ¡No, no puede venir!
You have my word, Mr. Ambassador. The insurgents are being rounded up by our security forces as we speak.
¡Al suelo ahora! ¡Sin hablar!
¿Qué significa esto?
¡Ah!
Capturamos al ministro del Interior sano y salvo, según lo ordenado. Se estaba por encontrar con el embajador cuando llegamos. Sí, una sorpresa inesperada. Yo me ocupo de nuestros invitados.
Team, we have a critical situation in Panama City. 2 hours ago, a violent insurgent group hostile to the Panamanian government attacked the office of the Interior Minister. In doing so, they kidnapped the U.S. ambassador to Panama, who was attending a meeting at the time. The insurgents, known to the authorities as La Mano Los Gente, have launched a major offensive effort against the city in what appears to be a coordinated coup attempt. It is currently unclear if the ambassador was the primary target or a casualty of today's attacks. Commander, this is a high-priority mission. Locate the ambassador and bring him home safely at all costs. Local intelligence has been tracking La Mano's movements throughout these attacks. It is believed that several hostages, including the Panamanian's interior minister and our own ambassador, are being detained somewhere in the vicinity of the city docks. Deploy your team immediately.
Team, intelligence indicates the hostages are being held in one of the warehouse buildings. You need to sweep the area and locate the hostages, then escort them safely to the extraction point. Good luck.
Roger that, HQ. Heading to target.
The key to Action Reticle Command is using the correct command focus. To change your command focus, tap the R button to switch between Able and Bravo elements. Hold the R button down to select the entire fire team. Tap the L button repeatedly to switch between SEALs within your current command focus. Place the movement skimmer by aiming the action reticle and tapping the circle button. Tap the circle button again to confirm the move. Alternatively, you can hold down the circle button to access the movement command menu.
Able on the move.
Move Able element to the waypoint marker on your HUD map. Use the R button to select Able command focus, then Drop the movement skimmer and use the analog stick to move it to the next waypoint. Then access the movement menu by holding down the circle button and select Bravo Move with Cover. Bravo will run to the waypoint while
Team, form up. En route to target.
move the action reticle over the enemy and tap the X button to attack.
We're attacking now. Able on the move.
Hold the X button to access the attack menu and select Field of Fire. Place the expanded reticle over the target area and tap the X button to confirm. All of the seals in the current command file.
Let's go, Able.
Move the action reticle over an enemy and tap the square button to throw a grenade. Adjust the grenade's trajectory with the on-screen controls, and then tap the X button to confirm the throw.
Let's go, Able.
Move the action reticle over an enemy and hold the square button, and then select Sniper. The seal will perform a sniper attack on the selected enemy.
We're on it. Threat neutralized.
Move the action reticle over the gate to see the job icon. Tap the X button to have your seal open the gate.
Primary armed. Back to me, gentlemen. Blue on blue.
Move the action reticle over the gate to see the job icon. Tap the X.
En route to target.
Move the action reticle over the door to see the breach icon. Tap the X button to breach the door. Move the action reticle over the door to see the breach icon. Tap the X button to breach the door.
Primary weapon armed. Able, breaching hot.
Move the action reticle over the door to see the breach icon. Tap the X button to breach the door.
Weapons ready. Let's breach. Switching to primary. Enemy has spotted us. Breach successful. Able to hit. Bronco scores ahead. Gentlemen, regroup. Secondary in play.
Move the action reticle over the door to see the breach icon. Hold the X button and select the breach with stealth command. Tap the circle button to place the movement.
Serious heat over here. We're burning ammo. It'll take forever from here. Contact eliminated.
From Bravo Command Focus, set a field of fire over the enemies. Now Bravo will be prepared for the enemies when they move out of cover. Next, switch to Able Command Focus and tap the square button to throw a grenade. When thrown, the grenade will force the enemies from cover and Bravo will begin to attack.
I'm moving in. Contact eliminated. Enemy threat removed. Able on the move. Able on the move. Team, form up. Regroup, team. Form up. En route to target. Let's go, Able.
Move the action reticle over the door to see the breach icon. Hold the X button and select the breach with frag command.
Breaching. Safety's off. Watch your northwest. Tango present.
Oye, estoy seco.
Contact. Secondary in play. infantry.
Move the action reticle over the intel to see the collect icon. Tap the X button to collect.
Good work, Commander. That shipping record should give us a better scope of Lamano's operations.
Men, to your positions.
From Able Command Focus, move the action reticle over an enemy. Hold the X button to access the attack menu. Select the attack target command, and then tap the right button on the directional buttons or analog stick to select the lightning bolt. Able has now stored this command and is waiting for the signal. Switch to Bravo Command Focus and move the action reticle over.
Brett, neutralize HQ. The area is secure.
Good work, team. Proceed to the next objective.
Move the action reticle over the PSF agent to see the revive icon. Tap the X button to revive him.
HQ, we've located a hostage. Doesn't look like the ambassador or the interior minister is here.
Los hombres que está buscando estuvieron acá esta mañana, pero ya se fueron. Me capturaron como un miembro de las fuerzas de seguridad panameña. Creo saber a dónde se llevaron al embajador.
Okay, team. Looks like we're on the right track. Escort the PSF agent to the extraction point. We'll debrief him back at HQ.
Copy that, Command.
Move the action reticle over the PSF agent to see the secure icon. Tap the X button to have them follow your seals.
Men, to your positions. Move out. Tango, south of here. Copy. Position received.
Oye.
I finished him off. Hoo-yah!
Sometimes bonus objectives can be found in...
Nice job, Commander. This map should give us much-needed details about Lamano's presence in the city.
Copy. Position received. Copy. Position received. On my way. Moving to target. Hoo-yah! Copy. Position received. Going there now. Affirmative. System hack in progress.
Many missions offer different approach routes. Avoiding combat and taking a stealthier approach is often wiser than engaging in all-out combat. Look for opportunities to reach your objective by the stealthiest route. This is especially important when you're traveling with an escortee who's vulnerable in combat.
Southwest. Enemy approaching. Fire team, attack. Fire team, attack. Enemy killed. Tango removed. Target eliminated. Booyah! On it. Get moving, men. Men, let's move. Booyah! Get moving, men. Fire team, attack. Contact eliminated. Move out. Booyah! Men, let's move. Men, to your positions.
To complete your missions, the entire fire team must reach the extraction zone, move both Able and Bravo elements to the final waypoint, or use the regroup command to assemble your SEALs.
Move out. Ready for extraction, HQ.
Good work, team. Hopefully the PSF agent you rescued will be able to give us specific information about where the ambassador is being held.
Satisfactory mission, men.